The primary camera and performance were the major emphasis of the S23 Ultra, but with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, we may anticipate them to move the attention to other areas like as design. The S24 range will almost certainly have a design update, since Samsung often modifies the design of its flagships after 2 generations. RAM is another area where we may see a significant increase. According to rumors, Samsung will boost the RAM on the S24 and S24 Plus basic models to 12 GB, up from 8 GB on this year's flagships. The RAM on the S24 Ultra, on the other hand, could be increased to 16 GB. The S21 Ultra was the latest phone to have 16 GB of RAM. The S24 and S24 Plus storage upgrades are also mentioned in the rumor. They will now begin with 256 GB as a starting point, up from 128 GB in this year's versions. If this is accurate, it's about time they upgraded the RAM on the entry-level models. 8 GB RAM on a premium phone does not seem appealing, especially when affordable phones now have 8 GB RAM as well. However, you may believe that obtaining 16 GB RAM on the S24 Ultra is a little excessive, and you would be correct. Currently, flagship phones should have 8 to 12 GB of RAM, with anything higher providing nothing more than bragging rights. However, bear in mind that modern phones are highly powerful and dependable. A terrible flagship phone is difficult to find. As a consequence, many users maintain their gadgets for more than 2 years, with some going as long as 5 years without updating. We believed 12 GB was excessive 3 years ago, but now it's standard on top-tier Android phones. As the GPU improves, it will need more RAM. Applications and games will require more RAM to run properly in the future than they do now, and DeX will benefit greatly from more RAM. You see, you may not need that additional RAM now, but you could in the future, particularly if you haven't upgraded in 4 years or more. It's better to have it and not need it, as the adage goes, than to need it and not have it. When purchased in bulk, RAM costs peanuts, therefore Samsung has no need to raise its pricing. Anyway, it's worth noting that the source of this leak is fresh, so you know what to do. Moving on, there's a rumor that the Exynos processor will be reintroduced with the S24 series. According to this South Korean rumor, Samsung is developing the Exynos 2400 and is speculating that it will be included in the S24 series. Many may be surprised by this, given that going all in on the Snapdragon processor in the S23 actually increased sales this year. Finally, what are your thoughts about it? So without being said, let me know your thought in the comment below, and if you are new here, please subscribe. Peace out.